Sage reporting for Kalkine Media. Thanks for joining us yet again. Please stay tuned for this trending news topic from the US. Can Elon Musk turn Bitcoin green? Adyen, a European fintech giant who processes payments for major tech companies such as Facebook, Netflix and Uber, won't be accepting Bitcoin, it stated. There hasn't been any news that its major competition, USA's Stripe or UK's Checkout.com, will be either. Adyen recently saw its shares skyrocket on the Dutch stock exchange after the announcement of better than expected earnings for the financial year 20. The Dutch stock exchange is now Europe's biggest, exceeding London's stock exchange since Brexit. MasterCard, PayPal, Tesla and perhaps Apple Inc. have instigated a move towards cryptocurrency as a payment method. So, how will this affect the value of Bitcoin, which is traditionally an investment asset? The CEO of Adyen states that merchants traditionally prefer more stable currencies as payment methods. Bank of Canada's Deputy Governor Tim Lane also seconds this notion, saying Bitcoin is not stable enough to compete with world currencies, being too easily affected by tweets from high-profile people. Bitcoin is now given the chance to prove itself as a mainstream method of payment, currently reaching new heights in valuation exceeding $60,000 Australian. Singapore's most prevalent business brand DBS Group CEO Piyush Gupta says he supports digital currency and sees the end of cash money for the near future. But how will the ESG or the environmental, societal and governance policies of these major corporations ethically be aligned with increased support for Bitcoin? Although there are some methods used in Siberia to use flare gas, a byproduct of oil extraction, to lower the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining, it still uses more energy than a small country by creating approximately 22 million metric tons of carbon emissions a year. However, so too does keeping hundreds of employees comfortably air-conditioned in offices. Perhaps the increased support for Bitcoin will incentivise profit-driven corporates, investment in carbon capture projects and renewable energy. With Tesla being one of the most green-conscious companies in the world, helming the move towards Bitcoin payment, it will be interesting to see how Mr. Musk can improve the environmental implications of Bitcoin mining. Thanks for joining us. Sage here reporting for Kalkine Media.